And these are Mama Smash burgers, y'all. Look how pretty. God, they smell so good. Look so good. We're just going to have french fries, onion rings, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling good still. I'm not really hungry right now. But they look amazing. Howdy, y'all. I hope everybody has had a great week. It's Thursday. So we are making Mama Smash burgers tonight. These are going to be mouth-watering good. So the first thing that we are going to make is the burger sauce, which that's going to be 1/4 cup of mayo, 1/4 cup ketchup. I needed spicy brown mustard. I didn't have any. So we're just going to go with 1/4 cup mustard, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. We're going to do a 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, which I don't have that sitting here yet, but I'm going to grab it here in just a minute. 1/8 teaspoon of smoked paprika. I like the organic. Salt and pepper to taste, and 1/3 cup of brown sugar. That's going to be the burger sauce. We're going to whip all that up and we're going to put it in the refrigerator. Now, for the carne juice, the burger juice, that's going to be 1/2 stick of melted butter. It's going to be 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce right here. We're going to do 1/2 tablespoon of fish sauce. If you don't know where you can find this, you can find it at Walmart. That's how I found it. I got the Thai Kitchen. I like that brand. But you're going to do 1/2 tablespoon of fish sauce, and you can do 3 dashes of liquid smoke. I got the mesquite flavor. And you're going to do 2 tablespoons of dill pickle juice. Now, the burger juice, the carne juice, is going to go into the ground beef chuck. We're going to do a pound of ground beef chuck. You're going to make them into balls. You want them to be really cold before you start cooking them. Now, I had planned on buying a really nice cast iron skillet. As I was saying, I had planned on buying a really nice cast iron skillet. I still got my cast iron Dutch oven. I'm going to have to use that because you have to use cast iron to make Mama Smash burgers. This is the cheese I got, and they are really good on brioche buns, so I have brioche buns. Alright, y'all, let's get started. Alright, I'm using Land O'Lakes. I like this Land O'Lakes because the butter sticks are already halved, and also this is salted butter already. I do like Land O'Lakes, but Tillamook butter is my favorite. I'm going to use this little container right here to melt this butter in the microwave. This is the carne juice, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this first. And again, I'm just going to put it in this little container, put it in the microwave, let that melt. This right here is our dill pickle juice. And we're going to give this a good whiskey-o. And that is your burger juice, your carne juice. We're just going to set this aside. Now we are going to take a pound. You know, I got some ground beef in the refrigerator over here. Okay, so go ahead and dump this in. That'll be part of our pound. And you want to use your hand because you don't want to over mix your hamburger, or your ground beef rather. Alright, so we're going to take half of this pack and we're going to add that in there. I'm going to make sure I incorporate it all together, not just have the fresh at the top. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and take our burger juice and just pour it right on in here. I'm going to make sure to get all of it. And again, we're going to use our hand to get this all blended in here into the ground beef. And then we're going to make little balls with it. I'll show you how big you want your balls to be. And you can put those in wax paper and roll them up before you put them back in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. But I'm not going to do that. Alright, now we're going to make our little balls. So I'm just going to get a handful of the meat. And just make a ball. Just like that. I hope I'm not making these too big. Make them just a little bit smaller. All right, now we're going to do our burger sauce. we're gonna start with our mayo. So we want to do 1/4 cup of mayo. So it's about 1/4 cup right there. I'm not going to worry about rinsing that out or anything, because now we're going to do 1/4 cup of ketchup. Now we're going to do the same thing with the mustard. One-fourth cup. We're going to do 1 tablespoon of the minced garlic. So our smoked paprika, 1/8 teaspoon. And then we're going to just do a dash of salt and pepper. And we are going to whisk this up. And then just put it in the refrigerator until we're ready to use it. Oh my gosh, y'all, that is so good. Very zesty. Alright, I'm probably, since you want to smash your burger as much as possible, I'm probably going to do one at a time, just so I have enough space in my Dutch oven cast iron here. You don't have to grease your pan or anything, because the fat from the hamburger is good enough, or ground beef. So these are very, very cold. We're going to go ahead and start with one. I might be able to do 2. So we'll sit them in there and wait for that to get started cooking. And we'll be right back. Now you want to sear these before you start mashing them for a minute or so.